Welcome back to episode 3 of the Astral Express Only Challenge. This is actually the finale of the Belobog story quest, and we start off by meeting up with Sampo, who agrees to take the Astral Express, Bronya, and Seely back up to the overworld. We're actually just coming off of defeating Svarog and learning the truth about the Stellaron and Cocolia's connection to it. And the plan from there is to go up into the overworld to confront Cocolia and to spread the news to the trusted people that we met, like Serval, Japard, and see what we can do from there. When we get up to the overworld, Bronya reunites with Cocolia, and Bronya gives her a report about the underworld. Bronya tries to persuade Cocolia that the Astral Express are actually good guys, and that they're here to save Belobog from the Stellaron. And Cocolia sees the Astral Express as a threat to her promised new world, and because of that, Cocolia wants to convince Bronya that the Stellaron is actually good and will save Belobog. So they actually both leave the city to go where the Stellaron is located, and meanwhile, while the Astral Express is in the overworld, March just does March things. So after tasting how cold the air is, the Astral Express and Seely decide to meet up with Serval and explain the situation about the Stellaron and the Eternal Frost, and that Cocolia is deeply involved with the Stellaron. Serval agrees to help guide us to the Stellaron by taking us through the Restriction Zone, which is basically an area with a bunch of monsters and where civilians aren't meant to be. While in the Restriction Zone, we run into Japard. Oh, we got to fight Japard, come on, you gotta keep fighting everybody. Oh, he's unhappy. Alright, there we go. Just break in. Alright, nice. She's so angry. So after beating up Japard in front of his sister, we showed him a letter from Bronya that talked about the disaster Belobog is facing, which convinces Japard to let us into the Fragmentum, or the areas where the monsters are, the corruption area. But that just means we are one step closer to the Stellaron. I don't know why we couldn't show him the letter before beating him up. I guess to get a point across that we're strong enough to take on the monsters in the Fragmentum. I'm not really sure. So the official name of the Fragmentum is the Corridor of Fading Echoes. While we're there, we see an after image of Cocolia and Bronya, which only meant that we were getting closer to the source of corruption. So to get to the Stellaron, we had to open up gates, because Belobog really loves their gates for some reason, the only mechanic they had back then 2 years ago. But yeah, we needed 4 keys to open up the gate. So once obtaining all the keys and opening the gate, we are greeted by another after image of Cocolia. However, this one is a bit different. Do we find another thing? Oh, we did fight Cocolia, okay. I just skipped dialogue, so I just didn't even know. This is her echo. We have nothing to break her, we have nothing to break her. What do we do? We have nothing. Fire, lightning, quantum, what do we even do here? Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. I thought they were win weak. This is awkward. Oh, you're not even... Okay, just spam ult, I guess. Just ignore them, go for... What do we do here? What is this? Okay, yeah, frozen. What do we... I'm just dead. Okay. Okay. Is this even possible? 45 damage. Okay. What do we do here? We can't kill anything. Oh, that's enough of that. Yeah, there's casual mode. I'm not gonna do that right now. What do we do though? What do we do? We do the restaurant event. That's what we do. And I came up with a genius idea to beat Cocolia. We pull on the beginner banner and hope we get Himiko or Welt, a 2 in 7 chance. I feel like this was a genius idea. So here's how those polls went. This is gonna determine a lot. I'm actually really nervous because we're getting a guaranteed 5-star, but it's a 2 in 7 chance of getting a character we can actually use. Alright, let's just go for it. Please, Himiko Welt. This is gonna determine a lot. It's gonna determine a whole lot. Maybe, what if we get a double though? That'd be huge. Probably not. God, okay, no double. Please, Himiko Welt. I can't even use this light code. Oh, dude. Come on. What do we... After getting the objectively worst character in the game, I made the executive decision to actually switch to casual mode, which is pretty embarrassing. Like, I get it, it's a challenge. Why make it easier? It's supposed to be a challenge. We're kind of soft locked, like we're kind of just stuck fighting this after image Cocolia. She's weak to fire, quantum, and lightning. We don't have any of those. So it's like, I don't really know what else to do. I think even grinding characters and leveling up their traces isn't gonna fix the problem. And we're kind of soft locked on leveling characters too, because we can't ascend our like world level or go past level 30 for some reason. So there's only so much we can do. So yeah, we don't have a 4th character and we can't really level up our current 3 members. So I just decided to put it on casual mode. And if you're asking, oh, why don't we just use Serval? Isn't she supposed to join the Astral Express? You're right, but I didn't think of that for this fight. But yeah, here's how the second fight wins. Really sad to have to do this, but I think I kind of have to, because we're like soft locked, right? It's a lot less damage, okay. A lot less damage. Hopefully we don't die here, because if we die here, I think it's a skill issue. Come on, don't freeze anybody, don't freeze anybody. Well, there it is. Okay. Wait, no, Don Hang's dead now. His shield's gonna expire. I don't have any shield points. Oh wait, no, okay, so he doesn't go. No, he doesn't go. Don Hang's dead. Alright. Okay. We have to battle this game. We'll get there. We're gonna get there eventually. Gonna do this eventually. Alright, we finally did it. Holy. That's so painful. So after defeating the after image of Cocolia, we now have to take on the real Cocolia. It's just a back-to-back fight. But in this fight, we have the option of putting it in a casual mode, but that would also be embarrassing and demoralizing. So instead, we do it on the normal mode, and we just level up some of our characters, ascend them at their light cones. But this time, we have a 4th member of our team. We are adding Serval to the team. This is the actual fight against real Cocolia, and we're using Serval. Once we enter the arena, we finally catch up to Cocolia and Bronya. And here, the Astral Express learns that Cocolia wants to have Bronya by her side, but Bronya eventually leaves Cocolia, joins the Astral Express in Sealy, and then Cocolia summons the power of the Celeron and a big robot. Okay, here we go. Please don't kill us right away. Our first fight was against 3 waves of monsters or ads, mobs, whatever you want to call them. Nothing too hard, nothing too dangerous, nothing too difficult. But as we finished them off, the big robot was about to crush us, but then Himiko the goat fired down her laser from the Astral Express up in space and she saves us. And then we get hit with the best cutscene that has the best sequence in the game. Okay, that cutscene is like, it's one of the best sequences in the game as far as the cutscenes go. I like that the different characters, yeah, I like that the different characters are involved. Not just, oh, Trailblazer, oh, Finale. Okay, here we go, this is a big fight. Wait, isn't it, oh, spoilers, isn't this one scripted? Peak song. Holy chills. This song is so good. The song is so good, I can't even hear the dialogue. Okay. Alright, let's just... Alright, we got 2 sustained-ish. Man, have I not seen this animation in a long time. All the shield in the world. Here we go, now we can finally do something to her. Holy. Alright, here we go. Just keep spamming Trailblazer basic and serval skill. Ooh, didn't go. Oh wait, no, we took over the robot. Okay. So I'm gonna break her while she's taking her first action, so it kind of skips her whole turn. Break her now, so it skips her action. Oh, this is perfect, this is perfect. Then I shield on him, get his passive up. Give him mega damage. Perfect. Huge. Oh yeah, after ult I get a free enhanced basic, I think. Saving the robot to break. It's like a huge issue. Did she summon things? Nope. I should have used the robot. Do we say, I'm gonna save the robot, I think. Alright, save everything for second phase. Nice. Summon? Summon? Okay, I'm disabled. Did we break her before she lets off the big bomb? Don't think so. Shield, Dunhang's probably gonna die. So shield serval actually. Save his ult when she breaks. Oh, this song is so good. Dunhang is almost dead. Don't die, don't die. Okay, I'm disabled though. Oh, I missed it once. This isn't good. Don't die, my man. Ooh, let's go! One shield! Actually did no damage, what? Oh, it was almost cinematic. It was almost cinematic. First try, by the way. First try. We did it! We beat Cocolia! We saved Belobog! After defeating Cocolia, a lot of different events actually take place. First, we all create a story where Cocolia instead actually gave up her life to steal the Stellaron instead of being corrupted by it. They're just trying to make Cocolia seem like she was a good person up until the end. And so Bronya actually returns to the overworld and takes up the position of the Supreme Guardian, the title held by Cocolia before we killed her. Sealy returns to the underworld to deliver news about the Stellaron being sealed and that the link between the overworld and underworld are now open, that the two worlds are now connected. And the Astral Express trio talk about getting the path of preservation. And we actually unlocked the harmony path as well. I didn't know it was just as easy as clicking a few buttons, but we actually unlocked the harmony path, although we probably won't use it for a while because we don't have any break units. Then we get hit with another cutscene. I don't know what you really call these kind of cutscenes, but the underworld reconnects with the overworld. So we see Natasha, Hook, Clara going up into the overworld, and we're not really used to it. Yippee, you know. And this is followed by Bronya giving a speech on what happened with Cocolia, the story of her actually sacrificing herself to save Belobog, and how Bronya will become the new Supreme Guardian and lead Belobog. After Bronya's speech, we actually get hit with an unexpected, I keep using the word cutscene, but we get hit with another unexpected cutscene that I totally forgot about. And it's, to me, I thought it was really random, but like, it has to have some kind of meaning, right? Like, they just wouldn't throw this in for no reason, right?
僕が想像していたより興味深い存在でした。いえいえ、まだここを離れるつもりはありません。え、イプシロン、あんな贅沢三昧な場所のどこがいいのですか？はい、今日はここまでにしましょう。僕の代わりにパブの皆さんによろしくお伝えください。それから散歩の次の舞台をお楽しみに。この物語をあなたに捧げます。親愛なる読者様、少しでも楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。もしそうでないのなら、ああ、散歩はとても悲しいです。
And this concludes the finale of Belobog. We successfully defeat Cocolia, seal the Stellaron, and return to the Astral Express, but this time Serval is joining us. Next, we're gonna go to Zanzhou and just continue to play from there. We're just gonna play the Star Rail story in order and see what happens. So I've been trying to do this outro for like 30 minutes and I still don't know how to do one properly. I don't really know how to wrap it up or make people want to watch the next episode or how to phrase things, but I do want to take this time to say thank you for all the support, both on the Astral Express only series, as well as my normal like cutscene videos. So I want to say thank you for all the support. I know this like Astral Express only challenge series is new to the channel, and it may not be what you expected, or it can come off as pretty awkward as I don't really know how to yap. I'm not a great yapper, and I'm also trying to have good commentary, both like live and voiceover, and not make it sound like a school presentation. I'm still trying to figure that out, as well as the editing. So it's a work in progress. However, if you do have any, suggestions, concerns, questions, please comment down below. I'm all ears. Also, I like talking to you guys and replying to everybody. Also, shout out to Zion T Gaming for being my first commenter on this series and suggesting that I use Archer. Since free characters are fine, they pretty much force you to claim Archer anyways, might as well use him. And I probably will end up using Archer, but he is a weird character in the fact that he was summoned by Adventuring in the Holy Grail War. and that he's not really part of the Star Rail universe. So he's in a gray area, and like probably will end up using him, but it's kind of hard to tell if he fits the challenge. But we'll see what ends up happening. So thank you again for all the support. Also, we're so close to 500 subs, so if we can hit 500 subs, that would be awesome. And maybe I'll do a little something for it, like start live streaming, do a giveaway or something, create a Discord server if people would be interested in joining, or all of the above. We'll see. Again, if you have suggestions, just let me know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe so we can hit 500 subs, and see you in episode 4.